I just wanted to show the world that if mental health could bring somebody as big as me and as strong as me and, the stereotype heavyweight champion of the world to my knees, then it could bring anybody to the knees. And I thought to myself, if I can show the world that you can come back from it and to get back in shape and get back to the top, then anybody can do it. I've experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows in life. Something I'd worked for my whole life, and when I finally achieved it, it was like, oh well, that was a load of rubbish. I wasn't expecting now to feel like this. A deep, gaping hole of nothing. Darkness and grey clouds. Every day was grey. Every day I woke up after that fight, even before the fight, for a long time would be grey days. And I felt like I had nothing to look forward to. I was worthless. It was just a horrible, horrible feeling that people need to understand that many, many people are in the same boat. They don't have to be very successful sports athletes to feel like this. Anybody from day to day has the same feelings. And I believe that if enough people talk about it, then it's going to raise more and more and more awareness. And sooner or later, this crisis will have to be addressed properly. I knew something was wrong with me my whole life. Growing up as a child, I'd feel a loneliness even when I was with other people. I felt like, have you ever been left behind somewhere when everyone else is going somewhere and you're left? That's how I'd feel on a regular basis, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand it. Something I'd worked all my life for, fought so many hard fights to get. I was on the verge of greatness, and it didn't mean nothing. Well, after the fight, I tried to block it out and tried to put it in the back of my mind. I tried to carry on training and go on holiday with the family and all that, but it eventually got the better of me. And I had a feeling that I didn't want to wake up anymore, I didn't want to live. I'd say to my dad, my brothers, I wish I was dead 24 hours a day. Just constantly wishing bad things on myself and not wanting to live, and I didn't value my family, my friends, achievements, money, fame, glory. Nothing meant nothing. Is that if a man's got a disease or a bad problem or he's handicapped or disabled, you can see it. But I can walk down the street, nobody can see in my mind. They don't know what I'm doing. I could be on the verge of suicide and you couldn't tell because you can't see in someone's mind. So until the end I thought, all right, forget about it. I can't box anymore, I'm finished. I'm going to go drinking. Because when I had a drink, it made the pain go away. Not pain as in physical pain, like punching me in the face pain, but pain as longing and the repetitive thinking, the same stuff day in, day out, and it won't go away. And the more I'm trying to think, right, I want to be positive, negative, 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 negative. And everyone I was around was getting negative too because I was putting it on them.
A lot of pushing right Douglas Fury! Whoa! Wilder with the answer!
Whoa!
He's hurt.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Put your hands up. Come here.
If you suffer with mental health, you'll know where I'm coming from. And I just spiraled out of control. I didn't care. I didn't want to live. I'd lost the passion to live. So nothing meant anything. A boxing career, well, that was the last thing on my mind. I was driving home one day and I had a very massive anxiety attack. One of the worstest feelings I've ever felt in my life. I felt like I was dying. I was having a heart attack. I couldn't breathe properly. I felt like everybody was against me. I felt like all my friends had set me up, even my wife. I felt she was involved in it. But I was so afraid. It was my worstest nightmares times 1,000. Everything that I was afraid of in my life that I tried to man up with hit me all at once. Bam, 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 bam. I was frightened. I was like a vulnerable child. I was frightened to death. I didn't know what to do. I can't tell you in words how I felt, how down I was. When you lose control of your own mind, you're in a bad place. I just want to spread the word of mental health and get people who are suffering to get better. I went away on holiday with the wife and kids. I thought it was perfect. And I got to the hotel and I didn't sleep for 3 days. I was in the night like this, closing my fists, clenching, grinding my teeth. I was looking out the curtains. I was waiting for someone to come in to me. I said, right, we've got to go home because I need to seek medical advice properly. I didn't take it serious the first time. I got home and I didn't seek any advice again. And I was drinking every day, something I'd never done in my life, to try and wash my sorrows away. But it come to a stage where, well, that's one way of doing it, but I'm going heavier and heavier. I was gaining 380, 390, 400 pounds, and I was very unhealthy. But every time I got drunk, I'd come home and I'd say, right, I'm starting training in the morning, regain mission. I'm going to be the heavyweight champion of the world again. You watch. Turning point was, I went out Halloween dressed as a skeleton in a fancy dress party. I went out about 9 o'clock and I expected to stay out all night and get smashed. I had one drink. I looked around me and I thought, what am I doing? I thought, this is it. You traded having all them achievements for what? And I knew I couldn't do it on my own. I just knew it. I couldn't do it. I'd said so many times I was going to do it and believed I was going to do it in the night. And the next day come, I didn't have no motivation to do it. That's another thing that mental health will give you. Zero motivation to do anything. Zero motivation to have a shave, zero to brush your teeth, even have a shower, nothing. I'm definitely going to do it. And nobody believed me.
Falling. Off well for a big man.
Yeah, no, he does. Oh, good shot, good uppercut, left uppercut. Oh, lovely fast hands. Good shot there as well, that right hand on the ear there, the Safari.
And he's starting to absorb a few now, and Fury realises it's going okay, and I think it's all over. It is. He's been pulled out by his corner.
Therefore, your winner by retirement and still undefeated, Tyson Fury!
I got my tracksuit on in the morning and I was going to run 2 miles. I got about 200 yards and stopped. And I thought, right, I can't run. I've run all my life. I've always been a very good runner. I thought, okay, I'm going to walk the rest. And I walked. And while I was walking, I was on my phone and I saw a little video from Deontay Wilder. And he said, Tyson Fury let himself down, let his family down. He said, he's that fat, he'd never come back. You're my motivation now. I'm coming back to get you. And every day I'd go out on the canal and I'd do a little run in my sweatsuit. And every day I'd get a little bit further until I was doing 4 and 5 mile again. I was stale in the gym, in so many training camps. I said, I need to change. I said, if I'm going to come back to boxing. Everyone said, you're not going anywhere, you're getting banned anyway, you're out, you can go nowhere, so forget about trainers. I said, I'm coming back. I said, I'm going to win the heavyweight championship of the world again. I said, whether you believe it or not, I said, I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. I went to the boxing board of control and I said, right, I want my licence back, I'm going to make a comeback. They said, right, you need to pass the same person who made you medically unfit, then we haven't got a problem with it. I said, fine. So I went and saw all the psychiatrists and everybody. I saw Dr. Phil, Dr. Martin, all these people. They said, excellent. Perfect, he said, no problem, stamp, bang, bang, bang. Every one of them deemed me medically well and everything was back to normal. I just had £400 to shift. None of the old me exists anymore, it's all gone. This is the new me now. And then I come back and I worked my way back and we worked repetitively, day in, day out, day in, day out. And at that time I was still sleeping with the light on. I couldn't sleep in the dark. Because if I can't see in the dark, I don't know what's in the room. All the time I'm in the gym, perfect, no problems. And I'd had that first fight, lovely. I felt like a fish back in the ocean. And I've never looked back since. I've never had no more mental health problems since, praise the Lord. So how I manage mine is I give myself short-term goals and long-term goals. And I plan things more now. I need to train on a daily basis. If I don't train for 2 days, I feel totally depressed. But I'm very, very sure that working out and having a routine in your life is the answer for mental health problems. But you always need somebody to speak to, and I believe talking is the key to anything. If we've got a problem, we need to talk about it. For me, I think I know I've got the skeleton key to mental health now for myself. I really have. And if I can help others along the way too, I know I've done a good job. And I'm not going to stop inspiring people forever.